Hey everyone, Seth here. I'm just going to take a break from talking to you about freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the future of American healthcare to talk to you about something that might not seem as important, but for the purposes of this class is actually quite important. And that is your presentation. And when I say presentation, what I mean is how you look, how you sound, and how you interact with an audience in order to be able to convey the content that you're presenting. Let's say you're doing a presentation at a more formal event, like a wedding or a church, etc. And one of the great things that can go a long way to making a great first impression is a tie. And hey, now some of you might be saying, well, I don't know how to tie a tie, I don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to skip it altogether. Well, have no fear, because this morning I'm going to show you exactly how to tie a tie. So to start off with, make sure you have some sort of dress shirt here. Start by bringing the collar up like this so you can tie the tie around. Button up the top button. So you don't have to worry about that later. So here, I have the tie. I'm going to take the fat end and put it over my right shoulder. I'm going to take the skinny end and put it over my left shoulder, like that. Now I'm going to take the skinny end and I'm going to pull it up, like so, up until it reaches about this high, above my waist. That's a pretty good rule of thumb that I use. Then I'm going to take the fat end of the tie and cross it over the skinny end, like so. And then I'm going to take the fat end again, still holding this side, and then I'm going to loop it through, as you can see right here, loop it through the inside behind the part that goes around my neck, and then I'm going to pull it out like that. So it's still on the same side, but it's going around behind and over the part that goes around my neck. And so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the fat end over here, and you're going to bring it around behind, between this part of the tie and between your shirt, okay? All the way around the other side, keeping it tight, and I'm going to bring it out this way like that. Next step is I'm going to take this side of the tie, the fat end, I'm going to bring it around over and then behind again. So I'm doing another loop, and I'm going to push it all the way down behind. And now this next step is a bit tricky, but it's very important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers right here. You see this center part of the tie. I'm going to put my fingers right here, kind of to form a bridge with my hand. I'm going to bring it right across tight in front of my fingers. So my fingers are kind of forming a bridge between the fat end of the tie here and the knot that's kind of forming right here. So this next part is key. So I'm going to take the fat end of the tie again, and I'm going to bring it up. You can see right here between. You can see this point right between my neck and the tie. I'm going to bring it up behind, and I'm going to pull it out right here. So bring that up like this, okay? So it's all the way through. And now I'm going to take that same front, and I'm going to pass it. Remember that bridge we made with our fingers right here? I'm going to pass the front of this right through the top, right through the front of that section right there. So where my fingers are, I'm going to push the front of my tie right through there, like that. I'm just going to bring it down like that. Basically, want to kind of tighten this up. Make sure that the fat part of the tie is straight. It's not curvy or anything. And then I'm going to take the knot part of this tie. I'm going to tighten. I'm basically going to pull the front and the back in order to straighten it up. Kind of tighten it like that, and then tighten the back to make sure that it's actually nice and close to your neck. If you're happy with that, you can go ahead. Pull the collar down, maybe make a couple minor adjustments. Once you're done, I can't quite see how this looks in a mirror, so I'm hoping this is fairly good. Once you're done with that, then you have successfully tied a tie.